So this weekend I was really bad at time management, and so the original video I had planned for this week just isn't gonna work out, and so instead we're gonna investigate my emails.
That's it, that's my intro.
Hi, I'm Amanda and you're watching Swell Entertainment, and yes, I chose going to Udon to celebrate 50K over filming. Clearly this is getting to my head. Thank you for 50K. I don't know why you're all here. I'm at like 55K now, which is insane. Thank you, but also, why? You guys are really cutting into this unattainable fantasy of popularity that I had built up in my head with this YouTube channel. I had this nice tiny little corner and y'all are here now, and thank you, but it's pretty nerve-wracking. I'm not gonna say go easy on me, because that's stupid, but what I will say is do not label me relatable, because that's the kiss of death here on YouTube. It never ends well. But yes, the weekend kind of got away from me and I need to put out a video this week, and so we're filming this. Over the last 2 weeks, I have gained 49,000 subscribers. Logically, I know the algorithm like attached to my Lulu Sing video, and then that ended up pushing all my other videos, and there was a couple other forces. But since then, I gained those subscribers, and I also started getting a lot more emails to my Swell Entertainment business email that I have set up. That's for business inquiries, review inquiries, things like that. I do run everything myself. When you do email that email, it is me seeing them. I've been checking my junk mail as well, because for some reason some of these are going to my junk mail, but I've been getting a lot more emails. A lot of companies are reaching out to me, which is cool. Terrifying. I do think half of you are fake, so I'm sorry if it takes me a bit to get back to you. I'm literally looking you up. Thank you, everyone's been very nice. I'm gonna address a couple of things about those emails at the end of this video because it's not the main focus. I've also been getting a small rise in scam emails. I thought it'd be fun to like research some of these scam emails and, you know, put these out there so that if you get this, you don't fall for it. I'm assuming you won't. These are so blatantly fake. It's actually ridiculous. The punctuation alone, the formatting, but I'll get to it. Wait, what's this email? Oh yeah, this is the company I'm definitely not gonna work with. I don't want to mention the name of the company, not because I think I'm gonna get sued, but because I don't want to give them any promotion whatsoever. But I'm assuming, if you're familiar with the brand, when I mention stolen art designs on merchandise, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But I've gotten a couple of scam emails, I think 2 of them. So a little bit of background for this email account. I wouldn't get a whole lot of emails here. Every once in a while, I would get some random guy who would say like hi or hey, and then just his first name, like, hi, John. Hi, Alan. Hey, Mark. Shit like that. But I never really got scam emails or anything to this account. I am familiar with scam emails. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the I'm stuck in the UK and my passport was stolen, please send me money scam. It's more like a hack that's also a scam. It's happened to a couple of people that I know, particularly when I was much younger. I haven't heard of it lately. It happened to one of my friend's parents where they started getting phone calls from other friends' parents. They clearly had access to our friend's mom's email account. Pretty much the emails were the same. Sometimes they mentioned the family, sometimes they didn't. I'm stuck in Europe. My passport was stolen. I have no money. Please send me money so I can get home. Also, on one occasion, this happened to my mom in middle school, where one of my classmates' mothers, who my mother was friends with, her email was hacked, and this person directly contacted my mother trying to get money. I had heard about the other thing, so I was like, you need to ask more information. There was something coming up with our school that was like a recital or something that me and my classmate, let's go with Carly, I don't want to use her actual name, Carly, were attending. So I was like, oh, she'll know about that. Ask about that. The person who was operating the email got very aggressive, like, I don't have time for this, but if it matters, my son's name is so-and-so and your son's name is Grant, which is my little brother's name, which was concerning. At the same time, it was like, oh, well, if they have access to this person's Facebook and their Facebook is public or anything like that, then that's information that's readily available. It ended up being fine. She did what she should have done in the first place, which was call this other adult to confirm that her account was hacked. To my knowledge, no one that I've known has ever fallen for that scam, but it was something that was very prevalent in my adolescence. So let's just start with this one. So originally when I got this email, I opened it up on my phone, but on here it says, this message seems dangerous. Similar messages were used to steal people's personal information. Avoid clicking links, downloading attachments, and replying with personal information. Thank you, Gmail. Do I want to say the full name? I may bleep it out. Dear friend, my name is Mrs. Rama Umar Mike Rittering. I am sending this brief letter to solicit your support and partnership to transfer 5.5 million US dollars. This money belongs to my late father, Mike Rittering. My father and my mother were among those that were killed on 2016 terrorist attack at Splendid Hotel. I'm gonna ruin that name. Burkina Faso. My mother did not die instantly, but she later gave up at the hospital. We're from USA, but reside in Burkina Faso. My father is an American missionary. before my father died with my mother at Splendid Hotel. Check out the web, and then it looks like a BBC link. For more understanding, I shall send you more information in the bank details when I receive positive response from you to follow up. Contact my email, Dr. Rama Umar Mike Rittering. Just right off the bat, punctuation is weird. Spacing of words is weird. The email that they linked is not the email that it came from. Even the provider, the email is an AOL email, not Hotmail as they linked. So let's start by just searching that name into Google. Dr. Rama Umar Rittering. First article is actually from the Daily Mail. God did not only call Mike to Burkina Faso, he called me to. Widow of American missionary slain by Al-Qaeda fighters. They're mad at me for using an ad blocker. So this article is talking about Amy Rittering, the widow of Mike Rittering, who was killed in an attack on a hotel. This is a real person, but if we go back to the email.
So the email is claiming to be from the married daughter of Mike and his wife, Amy. It claims that both of them died in the attack on the hotel, but according to this article, Amy is still alive. The article does state they have 2 adult daughters, but the email doesn't mention that they had a sister. My point is that this woman and her daughters are probably not affiliated with the person who emailed me, but they are using her husband's name to try and scam people.
I will link this article down below. So it looks like her and her husband ran an orphanage, school, clinic, and women's center in Africa, and he was killed in this hotel attack. And this article is talking about how even after the attack and losing her husband, she does in fact still want to go back to Africa to continue the work that they were doing. Obviously, this has nothing to do with this woman. This is based on a real person. I don't know where the extra details came from. Obviously, I'm not going to click the link they sent me to. So yes, the attack mentioned in the email, real. The person that this email is talking about is based in fact, but it's obviously embellished and not the real person who is emailing me. But you knew that. Let's see, here's another one. Mrs. Mina A. Brunel, but then the email is Miss Stella Sinclair. My dear in the Lord, my name is Mrs. Mina A. Brunel. I am a Norway citizen who is living in France. I am married to Mr. Brunel Patrice, a politician who owns a small gold company in France. He died of leprosy and Redizage, that's not how you say that, in February 2010. During his lifetime, he deposited the sum of 8.5 million euro, 8,500,000 euros in a bank in Madrid, the capital of Spain in southern Europe. The money was from the sale of his company and death benefits, payment, and entitlements of my deceased husband by his company. I am sending you this mail with heavy tears in my eyes and great sorrow in my heart, and also praying that it will reach you in good health because I am not in good health. I sleep every night without knowing if I may be alive to see the next day. I am suffering from long-time cancer, and presently I am partially suffering from leprosy, which has become difficult for me to move around. I was married to my late husband for more than 6 years without having a child, and my doctor confided that I have less chance to live, having to know when the cup of death will come. I decided to contact you to claim the fund since I don't have any relation. I grew up from an orphanage home. I have decided to donate this money for the support of helping motherless babies, less privileged widows, and churches, also to build the house of God because I am dying diagnosed with cancer for about 3 years. I have decided to donate from what I have inherited from my late husband to you for the good work of Almighty God. I will be going in for an operation surgery soon. Now I want you to stand as my next of kin to claim the funds for charity purposes. Because if this money remains unclaimed after my death, the bank executives or the government will take the money as unclaimed funds and maybe use it for selfishness and worthless ventures. I need a very honest person who can claim this money and use it for charity works, for orphanages, widows, and also build schools and churches for less privileged that will be named after my late husband and my name. I need your urgent answer to know if you are able to execute this project, and I will give you more information on how the fund will be transferred to your bank account or online banks. Thanks, Mrs. Mina A. Brunel. Let's just search that name first off. So very sad. She lost her husband. She's sick. Why reach out to a random YouTuber? What have I done, honestly, on my channel to imply that I am religious and willing to do things for the God Almighty? Do I give off that vibe? I shouldn't. So I searched the name Mrs. Mina A. Brunel, and the first option is a forum called scamwarners.com. Same exact email. The person who posted this commented, "Google is your friend. Every email I've posted is a scam. Contacting the email address associated with my post may lead to a loss of money for you. Do not let the scammers know they are posted here." The exact same email address that I got it from. So I'm going to search the husband's name because she's claiming he's a politician in France. So obviously, if he's a real person, something should pop up. Nope. The scam email popped up again. I'm going to search the name again, but I'm going to put Brunel at the end and see if I get any more hits with Patrice Brunel. There do seem to be a lot of French hits, but again, Brunel could just be a French name. I wouldn't know. But obviously, this is fake, and that's it. That was my very basic investigation in my scam emails. So like I said, I wanted to address the emails that I've been getting. Everyone's been very respectful, everyone's been very nice, which I appreciate. A couple of things though. When you send an email to this account, I'm the person reading it. I am my own bitch. I do all my own bitch work. So like I said, this is very weird and new and I don't believe half of it. So if you email me or you mention a product or you're a company trying to solicit me, I do look you up before I respond. If I haven't responded to you yet, it's probably because I'm still looking you up, or you gave me no information about your company, or even your contact information. I understand Gmail has rules over solicitation over emails, so it's kind of hard to give me like a full breakdown of what you're offering. Totally understand. But the bare minimum information, like the name of your company, your product maybe, your contact information, so I can in fact respond to you, just for the future. I'm not too keen on the possibility of doing paid reviews on this channel. It's my understanding that most sponsorships that are in fact reviews require that you say nothing negative about the product. I think people deserve to know what they're paying for. And so if there's a downside for a product, I want to be able to say that. So I probably won't be doing any type of paid review unless it's a product I already know I like, or I'm allowed to be completely honest with the review. I am looking at setting up a PO box, so if there's something that you want me to check out, I understand most people aren't comfortable with the possibility of someone ripping your product to shreds, and that's fine, but the option will be available. I've also been getting a lot of emails and also DMs of people offering to edit my videos. I do edit all of my videos, I'm assuming that's clear. I know some people have an issue with the jump cuts, and if you do, I just ask that you leave a comment because the algorithm loves that. I won't react and I won't change anything about how I edit, but I will be thankful for the algorithm boost for having a comment on my video. That'll be nice. But for everyone who's reaching out to help edit my videos or my thumbnails or anything like that, thank you very much. But I really do love editing. It's one of my favorite parts of making videos. Also, my filming process is super cringe. I don't want to put anyone through that. I don't know why, but I get very anxious when I film, and so I know that that definitely contributes to why I talk so fast. But when I'm filming, I do take long breaks where I just kind of stop and like hyperventilate for a little bit, and then I pull my shit together. I don't want to put anyone through that. Also, I don't have a lot of money. I can't pay you. I'm not going to say I got no money last month, but it's not a lot, and it's definitely not going to be consistent. Last month was insane. Last week was insane. There's no way the numbers are going to be consistent. We're going the cheap bitch route. Free labor. Thank you so much to everyone who's reached out to me. I'm just not looking at bringing on an editor in this time. I'm just gonna run this all myself until I inevitably run myself into the ground, and we'll see how this goes until then. I have a lot of ideas planned out, a lot of products lined up. I have a couple of events lined up, but because of the current state of panic in this country and around the world for coronavirus, there's a chance that all those events are going to be canceled, so I don't know when the next event video is going to be. I'm being cautious, not because I'm concerned about getting it. I'm young, I'm healthy. If I get it, I should be okay. But there are people in my immediate life who are immune compromised, who would not be okay if they were exposed to it. So I'm taking precautions. Be smart, wash your hands, don't touch your face. I know that's easier said than done. The Swell Entertainment PSA for the week is wash your fucking hands. Have you ever gotten any scam emails? Have you responded to any scam emails? Have you ever had your shit hacked? But let me know, comment down below, I'm nosy. Thank you for watching, shout out to my patrons, thank you for supporting my Patreon. If you'd also like to support me on my Patreon, the link will be listed down below. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, that'll be all up here. And that's it. Thank you for watching, goodbye. If you are a legitimate company that's reached out to me, I will most likely be getting back to you soon if I haven't already.
Thank you to Adam, Mason, Andrew, Anna, Anthony, Becca, Lewis, Bradley, Brandon, Buffy, Cliff, Dean, That Dude, Douglas, Drew, Eric B, Eric C, Aaron, Chris, George, Glenn, Hannah, High Roll Cass, James, Jennifer, Jenny, Jesse, Jesse Blass, Jonathan, Catherine, Liam, Lisa, Matthew C, Matthew J, Crab, Michael, Miriam, Rachel, Rebecca, Samani, Siobhan, Stefan, V, Bright Eyes, Watcha, and William.